trainees. Today we are going to learn about winding strips, cross planing, edge planing, and checking flatness and squareness. The objectives of this video are: after this session you'll be able to know the use and steps to use the winding strips, plane the cross grain, plane the edge, test the accuracy of flatness, test the accuracy of squareness, test the accuracy of the inside squareness, test the accuracy of twistness on surface. Let's first go through the job sequence and then the skill sequence. Let's start. Use of winding strips. Winding strip is a pair of perfectly straight pieces of timber with parallel edges. Usually they are about 375 mm long and 35 mm wide and 20 mm thick. They are used to test the flatness of any wooden surface. For testing the job for flatness, one stick is placed across one end and the other stick is placed across the other end of the job. The top edges of the sticks are sighted, and if they are not parallel, the surface is said to be uneven or they are said to be in winding. Again, if the high levels of the job are planed, the winding strips are placed on the job and tops of the strips coincide, then the level is said to be out of winding and is perfectly flat. To check the surface for wrinkles or unevenness, breadthwise or lengthwise winding stripes are used. Necessity for checking flatness and twisted. The planed wood must be free from twist and up and down. The furniture legs will sit properly on the floor. Before selecting the wood, inspect the wood without twist and it should be flat. To find the up and down in the wood, winding strip are used. Good wood without twist and up and down used for preparing good joints. If the wood is good, the door and window can be closed properly without clearance. Task 2. Cross planing. Keep the blade sharp to plane across the grain. Set the jack play for planing. Place the job on the workbench or hold the job on the carpenter's vise with face side up. Hold the job 200 into 25 into 250 mm in the vise. Tight the job 15 mm above the vise, keeping the packing piece sidewards. Trim off the corners with firmer chisel to avoid splintering. First, plane across the grain in one edge, then plane from the other edge. Plane diagonally from one edge corner to the other. Plane towards the middle from the edges. Check flatness with tri-square and straight edge. Plane again. If high spots are found, repeat the procedure till you get a leveled surface with a measurement of 200 into 20 into 250 mm. Task 3. Edge planing. Check the measurements of the job. Start planing from one end. Trim off the corner with firmer chisel to avoid splintering. Hold the job in the vise. Before starting to plane, clamp a waste piece of wood behind the corner to avoid splintering of the job. Continue the planing till you get a leveled surface. Start planing from the other end. Continue the planing from both ends towards middle till you get a leveled surface. Remove the waste wood attached to the end. Check the leveled surface of the end with a tri-square. Repeat the same procedure for the other end. Job sequence. Test the accuracy of the flatness. Place the job on the workbench. Hold the tri-square in right hand. Test the flatness of the surface. Test the accuracy of the squareness. Place the job on the workbench. Hold the tri-square in right hand. Test the squareness of the job. Test the accuracy of the inside squareness. Place the job on the workbench. Hold the tri-square in right hand. Test the inside squareness of the job. Test the accuracy of the twistness on the surface. Place the job on the workbench. Hold the tri-square in right hand. Test the twistness of the surface. Recap. Winding strips 375 mm long, 35 mm wide and 20 mm thick. Test wooden surface flatness. Placed at opposite ends, if top edges aren't parallel, it's in winding. When planing levels, if winding strip tops coincide, it's out of winding, indicating a flat surface. Ensuring wood is twist-free is crucial for furniture legs to sit well. Cross-planing involves sharp blades, jack planes, and trimming with a chisel for a leveled surface. Edge planing checks measurements, uses a waste piece to avoid splintering, and repeats the process for both ends. This training focuses on testing flatness, squareness, inside squareness, and surface twistedness. Trainees learn to use a tri-square to assess these parameters on a workbench, enhancing woodworking accuracy skills. Hope you understood everything taught in this session. See you in another video. Thank you and goodbye until then.